REED-BBS, BBS. Continuing the REED-BBS 2025 award tour, this time with KO of the Year, Knockout of the Year. Among the nominees is Jai Opetaia, who had not one, not two, but three nominees for KO of the Year. David Nyika was stretched out in the fourth round early in 2025 by a looping right hand, followed up by a left hook from Opetaia that left him stretched out face first. Opetaia had a fifth round KO of Claudio Squeo in the middle of 2025 when a looping right hand broke my man's jaw. Landed the shot perfectly, and Squeo's body language immediately, he was like, hold the fuck up, and took a knee, and that fight was over. It wasn't so much a picturesque KO. It was the fact that Opetaia could end a man's jaw like that, almost AnthonyJoshua versus Jake Paul style, with a single right hand. Opetaia closed out 2025, stretching Hussein Sin-Cara flat on his back, unconscious, with a hard-ass left cross. Another nominee was Frank Martin, who returned from the Gervonta Tank Davis KO loss with an impressive KO of Rances Barthélemy. Barthélemy is normally very tricky, and tactically he's very negative. Well, he was none of that against Frank Martin. Straight left hand from Martin deposited Rances Barthélemy flat on his back. Fight over. Now, I've seen Fabio Wardley's 11th round stoppage of Joseph Parker. I've seen that nominated for KO of the Year. I don't know why. It was a controversial stoppage. Parker was on his feet when the fight was stopped, and the minute the ref jumped in to stop it, Parker immediately complained. So to those of you that nominated Fabio Wardley, Joseph Parker, you have no fucking clue what KO of the Year is, because that is not a nominee. Sorry, not sorry. Ramon Cardenas made his return after a Fight of the Year candidate against Naoya Inoue, facing Eric Ayala Robles. My apologies, it's Eric Robles Ayala. Either way, Robles Ayala was in pursuit of Cardenas, fired a double left hand, and then boom! Counter right hand ended his day right then and there. Lights out, fight over. If you've never heard the names Marlon Harrington and Brian Palaco, don't worry, because I hadn't either until I saw them fight on the Ramon Cardenas undercard. Very nice KO win for Harrington. It's worth a look. They banged in close, like they were in close with each other, and Palaco could not see the right hand coming. By the time he saw it, it was already too late. It hit him, and he was on his back, knocked the fuck out. Chris Tucker, Smokey from Friday, standing over him the whole nine. Not a KO of the Year candidate because, again, we never heard of either guy. The fight was for nothing, but it's definitely worth a look. And with all that said and nominated, the 2025 REED-BBS KO of the Year is Brian Norman versus JIN SASAKI. Norman stabbed Sasaki to the body with a left hand. Defiantly, Sasaki responded with a left hand stab of his own, but he was negligent in bringing his hands back to proper position in time to block Norman's left hook, which rocked his world, and my man is still flat on his back somewhere. The ref is up to 1,009, 1,010. Like, the ref could still be counting if he wanted to. That's how badly Sasaki got knocked out. The left hook was beautiful. The KO was so picturesque, it fooled YouTubers like me into thinking that Devin Haney was fucking with the wrong one when he called out B-Storm the Norm, Brian Norman. But alas, that KO had nothing to do with his follow-up fight against Devin Haney. All that said, KO of the Year is KO of the Year. And Brian Norman Jr. had the best KO of 2025. Fifth round stoppage of JIN SASAKI. The Haney fight obviously didn't work out for Brian Norman, but that JIN SASAKI KO damn sure did. 2025 KO of the Year, Brian Norman, KO 5, JIN SASAKI. REED-BBS, BBS. Black Burp Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.